First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Roll?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Yeah. Barmundo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Anderson isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
1. Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So striding forward now, Will Williams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Will Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home? Now batting, Jack Fuentes. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Fuentes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now at the plate, Sean Rogers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sean Rogers.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-1-1.
Chopper to short. Hatton is there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up to bat next. It'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Anton Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Saul is there, and he'll bring this one in. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Diego Mendez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Keith Getz.
Stepping in now, Keith Getz, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Now here it comes. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Josh Worth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fisher is there, and he has it for the first out. So digging in now, Jeff Bermundo.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff Bermundo.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In the air down the line in left. Saul is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Juan Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Juan Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. So stepping in, Adam Saul. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Saul.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now batting.
Into the box, Anthony Alford. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
The batter,
Derek Fisher, the next to bat.
Derek.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball
Fisher.
one. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Tom Stewart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Stewart.
First offering on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We played 4 full. The Fisher Cats lead it 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Jack Fuentes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting, the left fielder.
In now, Sean Rogers. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in, Kyle Higashioka. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
1-1.
The right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Anton Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Anton Ramirez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Ball 1.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. Hatton is right there. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Ready now, Diego Mendez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
The right fielder, number 19, Keith Getz.
Standing in now, Keith Getz, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. Fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Fisher Cats lead it 1-0. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Number 44.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Outside, 2-1. cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Adam Saul will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two and 0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 2-1 home. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Derek Fisher. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 2-0. Ready for another chance. Josh Worth. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box now, Jeff Bermundo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch.
Balls up,
this pitch is popped up. Tellez has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Saul will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Into the box, Juan Rodriguez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Fisher Cats lead it 2-0. Thomas Alexander gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Thomas Alexander.
Now at the plate, Tom Stewart. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Catcher, Tom Stewart.
First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. This one's down to third. Worth moving to his right. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Jack Fuentes. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's set. Here it comes. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
0-1's the count.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Now at the plate, Sean Rogers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Sean Rogers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Here's the 0-1.
0-2.
On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Two out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Fisher Cats are out in front 2-0. Digging in, Anton Ramirez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Anton Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
This one's flared out toward left. Saul coming on. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Diego Mendez.
Into the box now, Diego Mendez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Williams will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping up now,
right fielder,
Keith
number
Getz.
19.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Getz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ramirez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back.
Ball's up, up.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Anderson will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Josh Worth. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is popped up. He makes the catch, and they have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just got to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Fisher Cats took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Heath Anderson earns win number 4 on the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Corey Hernandez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter